good night's sleep. Trust me, lack of sleep is never a good thing.
No.
Alright. So, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Fire Emblem Darius the Conqueror livestream. Hope you're doing well, having a lovely, lovely day. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Good to see each and every one of you. Zane is back once again, the maker of this game, good friend of mine. And he's here to help us through the game. And yeah, it should be really, really good. Thank you so much for helping out once again, man. And thank you for letting me play this fantastic game.
Thank you for playing it.
My pleasure. Alright, so last time we left off, we defeated Commodus, and nothing of value was lost. And now we're making our way to fight Nemesis, and Helen is on her way too. She heard her man Darius was coming, and she started coming. Okay, so yeah, and then right at the end, yeah, our dragon, he got his Delphi shield stolen and then just fucking died. That was funny. Yoink!
The silliest thing ever.
It was funny though. It was hilarious.
How's everybody doing today? Are you having a nice day?
I hope everybody is, though, because yesterday was a beautiful, sunny, warm day. Birds in the sky, insects everywhere. Today it's been pouring with rain and it's grey.
I mean, today for us it's been a absolutely beautiful sunny day.
Well, I'm glad. It's always good.
Yeah. I also recently had a bit of a thing where I played through and beat the Fell Xenologue DLC in Engage.
Yep. You mentioned that you didn't find it too difficult.
Yeah, well, the thing is that I played it on the lowest difficulty setting.
Okay, well that helps.
So that explains it. But like, I can say for certain that it is better than the Cindered Shadows DLC, like purely because you have the option to select your difficulty.
Well, that certainly helps.
I know that you like straight up rage quit it, which I remember that was one of the things that's like, oh, that's concerning, because like.
Well, this is also, I did it while I was still playing Engage, so I was probably a little bit burnt out at that moment. And stuff like that. Cindered Shadows is definitely arguably worse. It really, really sucks to play. But it didn't feel as, I wasn't as exhausted at that point. Like, if I tried Thingy again on a easy difficulty, I could probably breeze through it just fine. I guess the timing was wrong. It happens, probably. It happens. It definitely happens. Because, it's you know, whenever some Cool Johnny does like a marathon review, he does mention that at certain games, at that point, he's just completely burnt out. Which, again, makes sense.
I mean, sometimes if you're like in smack dab in the middle of something, then you know, it does become a bit exhausting to continue with it.
Yeah, especially because the DLC does implement certain restrictions, you know, and it's designed around them, but you're used to just how the base game functions.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the restrictions are maybe not as
egregious.
They're not as egregious because, like, yes, the units in your army are locked to you know, predetermined classes and equipment. But they do still come with all of the skills and engage rings that you have on your main army. Like, I mean, it's not a perfect DLC at all. You know, it's got problems, and I can see how it can potentially be frustrating to some people. But like, honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Okay,
that's fair enough. If you enjoyed it, that's you know, that's cool. I know there are some people who cannot like I don't know if cannot stand it. Maybe they'll think better of it now, because I know also when it came out, people really didn't like it. But that was also, it might have been my thing as well, because it came out very close to when, very close after Engage released. Maybe there was too much for people, and that's probably might be a reason why they felt overwhelmed and didn't like the changes or just didn't like the whole thing.
I mean, part of the thing with the DLC is that I think a lot of people think it robs the game of some challenge because of how powerful some of the DLC emblem bracelets are, which, well, they're ultimately I mean, optional. That's not. I mean, it's not necessarily an invalid take, but like, it's one of those things where I feel like people are confusing makes the game less tedious and makes it easier to, you know, get to the good stuff with challenge.
Yeah. Also, the DLC rings, they are ultimately optional at the end of the day. You don't have to use them.
I know.
Also, no, I never had any Skylanders. I was not into the whole Skylanders Disney Infinity. I didn't care for any of that. I have Amiibos, but I only ever purchased... Alright, so technically I purchased 3. Almond Celica came as part of the Echo Special Edition, and I got Richter Belmont for myself at my most recent gaming convention. Shulk was a gift from my brother, but I just don't care for those kind of things.
Yeah.
Not the games, I just don't care for collecting figurines. Again, if anyone comes to, like... If anyone knows me well, because I know a lot of people spend a lot of money on gaming and anime merch, I do not have a lot of merch.
Yeah. I mean, I have some Skylanders, you know, and I had fun with the first Skylanders game, but like it wore out its welcome very quickly.
I do hear they are pretty fun in games. The idea was very innovative and cool. It just wasn't
fun games for they're fun games for a younger crowd. I don't think they hold up. I don't think they hold up as well in like the, you know, nowadays, but you know they're not bad.
Wait, when it comes to figurines, are you for European or Figmas? I know what Figmas are. Again, European is a type of person, not a figurine, if I recall.
European is a type of person.
It's a nationality. Sorry, I'm a little confused. I get what Figmas are, but what was the other one?
Also, for what it's worth, Anki, I do agree with you that it sucks that you have to replay through the Felxenologue DLC if you want to use, every time that you want to use the DLC characters. Because I actually really like, I actually really like the DLC characters. You know, I like the Four Winds and the way they banter with each other. I really like Nell as a character. I think she's great.
People seem to like Nell quite a bit. Alright, so I don't know which one you're referring to, Sierra. There's lots of different figurines. We've got pot finders, we've got gacha things, we've got all that stuff. We have lots of different figurines, but I'm not too familiar because I don't buy them. So that's something you might have to ask someone else who's more familiar with merchandise. Again, I don't buy merchandise. It's usually either a gift from like a friend or a family member, or it might be one very special occasion where there's something I really, really want, but even then, that's rare. Like, again, I haven't bought any Fire Emblem statues or anything like that. I know, like, Green Scorpion's got, like, Lyn and Ike, I think, and, like, Goose's stuff, but I'm just not interested in figurines. At all. Nothing against them, just do not interest me. Alright, so yeah, Helen and Darius are finally back together. And there's a guy over there with a giant tomahawk, and it's like, oh boy. Well, to be fair, he's not moving, and this Cerberus can't reach. Thank the Lord. Do I own any model kits? Yes, I own one Gundam model kit, which I will get around to making at some point. I love Gundam, and model kits are very cool. It's just one hell of a money pit. Gundam model kits are really cool, but oh my god, the money. Oh my god, the money. That's all I gotta say.
Gotta spend lots of money if you want to go Oppa Gundam style.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's one of the hardest things about being a anime or fan, especially if you're into like anime and video games, especially anime. If you want to invest in your hobby, you're going to be paying out the fucking ass for it, because that shit is not only limited, but it is expensive. Has my opinion on the Fates cast changed since the Fates are fun? Not really. The only, I appreciate Hanoka more, but that's about it. Zen, still love Xander, still love Camilla, still love Ryoma, still love Takumi, still love all of them pretty much. I still feel the same way about Sakura in Fates specifically, but that's just Fates, not Thingy as a whole. Because again, I really like her in Warriors, but that's a different game. Wait, actually, because he's how fast are you? Oh wait, oh yeah, I have a Brave Lance. Hoorah! It's like, you can't double me. You were saying. Ooh. He's a bit closer actually, so yeah, let's get you, or try to get you. Polyax? Ah, not quite. Damn. Oh, this should do it. I think Tackle's got a number of Gundam model kits because he is a Gundam enthusiast, so that makes sense.
Yeah, model kits
well,
are
here's
very
the thing,
much not my thing.
because I know they've got a Cordelia one. Assuming a figurine sounds great, depends on how much they charge. How the fuck did I dodge 75?
That is impressive.
Yeah, it depends on how much they charge. Because I know it's fun to say, oh, you'd buy anything, like, you know, your favorite character, you'd buy this. And for some people, they will. But if they're charging me like £500 for a Sumia figurine, no, fuck no. I'm sorry, but I don't have money to piss away like that. That, and I'm not the type of person to make huge purchases unless it's something I really, really, really want. And again, like a huge purchase for me would be like getting a brand new monitor, getting a brand new PC or a brand new game system, because that's something I can invest in. A statue just sits there. At least that's how I view it. It's like, what's the statue do? It just sits there and looks pretty.
It just sits there menacingly.
Yeah, I think that's another thing about me as well. Generally, when it comes to like stuff I buy or just what I find entertaining and all that stuff, and what I invest in, I'm more for practicality than appearance. Again, that's why I don't really have any of like, you know, I have some plushies, but again, the plushies I have, all of them are gifts. I don't usually buy that stuff myself because, well, again, they just kind of sit there. They're cute. Don't get me wrong. I love the Alcremies, but you know, just kind of sit there. Anyway, holy lance, let's go. Again, that's why I prefer, if I want to invest in something, I prefer to get like video games and stuff like that, because I can play those.
Yeah, I totally get it. I'm the sort of person, like, I mean, figurines and collectibles like that sound nice, you know. And if I had a little bit more disposable income at my beck and call, you know, I'd be
more tempted
willing
to
do
so.
some of that. But like, they're so overpriced for what are essentially just decorations.
That's well, yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, that really doesn't help. If they were cheaper, oh, hey, so good to see you. You know, if they weren't so ridiculously expensive, I'd be much more inclined to buy them. But they are so ridiculously expensive. Like, I like getting figurines as gifts for my like friends and family, though, you know, because I know they really like them, so I'll happily get them as gifts, not usually for myself. But again, that's just me. Akil, good to see you too. Everyone's different when it comes to this stuff.
Very true.
Yeah. I know some people who just adore their figurines, adore their plushies, and so on and so forth. And that's cool, you know, you do you. Everyone's hobby is different. Right, just thinking, let me, do I have restore? I do. Yes, get rid of your poison. So yeah, we've got a bunch of demons coming our way, but we should be okay. I mean, have you seen Darius's weapons? Have you seen Darius's weapons? God
yes.
Damn.
His perfs are pretty ridiculous.
He's got 2. 1 was enough.
He's got 4, technically.
Well, yeah, he's got 4, but let's be real. He's got 2.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, fuck and you. You got $100 of Bernadette is nice. I'm glad that you were able to get it for a good price. Right, let me see about, Are they gonna move? No, they're not moving.
They do not move.
In which case, alright, I need to go up a bit further. Just so I can get closer to them. There we go. Yeah, they exist. I think there's a Felix one. There's a number of Free Houses ones, which makes sense. Fire Emblem Free Houses is the most popular Fire Emblem game, that they would make a number of figurines. I know Fates is like Camilla and stuff, and so on. But like for other games, you kind of just get the main character. Like I'm pretty sure Blazing Sword, it's just Lyn. Like there's just the Lyn official figurine. But with like, you know, and for Tellius, it's just Ike. But for like Fates, you've got like Camilla, and you've probably got Zora and Corin. Ferdinand? I don't know about Ferdinand. I know there's one for Claude Dimitri and stuff like that. I'd have to look into it. I think for the other houses, I think it's Bernie, Felix. The ones I know about, I think are Bernie, Felix, and Lysithia. I think. Again, this is me just thinking. If you want to, Jeppo, go look this up. Don't ask me. If you want to, just go look them up. Again, something I wish, something that I'm sure a lot of streamers deal with, even Jay Witt's pointed it out. I am not as powerful as the internet. You want the answer to something? Go type it in on Google.
Sierra Mac, when you say Lancelot, I'm guessing you mean the Faith character.
Wait, which one?
We might have... Yeah, for Darius's sprite.
Oh, yeah, Berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could somewhat see it, minus the mist.
Minus the dough I missed.
Yeah. Right, and the Raging Insanity, that too. Alright. Oh yeah, because again, the dancer sometimes gets targeted for whatever reason.
Reaper, I may have talked about this before, but I have not played any game in the Tales series. I do want to, though.
I think we talked about that last week.
Yeah, I want to start with either Arise or Berseria.
Cool, cool. Both excellent starting places.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's, because we mentioned Tales, I was speaking of GameCube. 1000 Year Door, the reviews are in, mostly 9s, couple of 10s, couple of 8s, but it seems to be a case of, well look, we ported a game that's amazing, and it's still amazing. Hooray.
Yeah. And they actually did a, they actually retranslated the game slightly, so Vivian is actually trans now.
Yeah. Like
she's supposed to be in the original Japanese version.
Yeah, and a lot of people are really happy about that, and that's like, that's cool. Inclusion.
Yeah.
Being inclusive. It's all good. Right. So yeah, these two have a support. So can they? Yeah, so let's see their support, shall we? It's like, so how have you been? Oh my god, it's like, oh Darius, you won't believe it. Yeah, that's literally what they do with the game. She just gossips to him about everything that went down. Darius is like, yeah. Yeah. You look completely exhausted. Exhausted? I just got from, again, have you seen my weapons?
Oh, this is their C support.
Ah. Well, again, I think Darius, like, overfilled his, support thing.
Yeah, I think we already saw this.
Oh, well, let's see it again. I mean, they've just been reunited. It makes sense. Yeah, we did see this before, but it's cute. Let's see it again.
I mean, I haven't seen X-Men '97, but I've heard good things about it.
I've heard it's incredible, and I've watched the whole X-Men animated series, so I would like to see X-Men '97. I do hear it's incredible, and people are like losing their shit, especially because X-Men '97 was successful, and we did see characters from those '90s shows like Spider-Man, their exact same designs. People are saying, can we get like a Spider-Man '98? And I would like that, because Spider-Man the animated series didn't finish how it was meant to. Did Ninian bleach herself? No. It's like, again, this woman, yeah, it's like, this woman can't turn into a dragon. She's not a dancer either. Instead, she can whoop your ass. I can't shake my ass, but I'll whoop your ass. Right, no, we don't need the thing, we just need the, there we go. That'll do. We're 84% crit.
Might as well call him Critzus.
Yeah, I mean, the Swordmaster is what you're gonna do. Oh, Spectacular Spider-Man, I'd love for them to bring back as well, because that was ended way too early, and it was a really great Spider-Man adaptation. Excellent stuff. Right, gotta keep using Torch. It's like, so what do we do with this chapter? Torch. Anything more specific? Torch. Can I help with the fighting? Torch! To be fair, it's useful. It's really useful.
It is, certainly.
It's like, can I do more than Torch? No.
I'm helping.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm helping. That is actually perfect. Oh yeah, I can 1-to-3 range this thing, but I'm not. Yeah, I need to get closer.
The Dragosvanger sword does effective damage to monsters, just so you know.
Oh, wonderful. So does this critical hit.
I mean, that is also very effective at killing monsters. Just not for the same reasons.
Yeah. Oh, I'm helping? That's Perry's, one of Perry's voice lines in Fire Emblem Fates. It's hilarious. Because Perry's a psychopath, but she's also adorable. I know, it's weird.
I'm helping.
There you go. And it's funny, Perry's the voice of Hinoka. If you listen closely, you can notice it. It's funny how some Fire Emblem voices are either blatantly obvious when one character's voiced another, or you have no fucking clue. Again, I still find it mind-blowing that Dorothea and Shumir have the same voice actress. They do not sound similar, whereas Lorenz and Caspar, it's very obvious.
Yeah. I mean, some VAs just have very distinct voices. Like, you know, Ben Diskin, voice of Lorenz and Caspar, has a pretty distinct voice. So it's one of those things. Like, yeah. I can tell it's him.
Yeah, same with like Patrick Seiss or Thingamajig. Really, really distinct voice. What's his face? Mm-hmm. God, sorry, I had it in just a minute. God, who was it? Really distinct voice. Oh yeah, Johnny Young Bosch. That's a good one. Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch is very distinct. Mm-hmm. And we also got Null Skills.
Perry also voiced Tommy Pickles from Rugrats. Wow,
well being.
That's...
Lethality, nice. So we got the insta-kill attack. Hoorah. Yep. Right, I'm going to take a quick break and see you in a sec. Oh yeah, well no, I'm not surprised. Legendary Ninian just has beautiful artwork. I love so many of Ninian's ults. Regular Ninian, Fallen Ninian, Halloween Ninian, and Legendary Ninian, and my favorite, Bride Ninian. She is so wholesome. I love it. Bride Ninian is the sweetest thing in the world. She's one of those characters where you just want her to be happy. Like, again, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite, because, you know, I've gone on for ages how much I can't stand when endings cop out on, like, you know, when there's a really there's a really tragic moment which would lead to a bittersweet ending, but the series cops out, goes for the happy ending, which is bullshit. I'm very against those, but Blazing Sword's the exception. I know it's complete bias and hypocritical of me, I openly admit that, but Blazing Sword does the bullshit cop out, and I don't care. I
know. It's especially because the quote-unquote bullshit cop-out is still kind of bittersweet if you don't have Eliwood and Ninian at A support and marrying.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, the dragon. Yeah. Because they go away at the end.
Yeah, because they have to go away at the end.
Yeah. It's also a little bittersweet even if they do, because they do mention that Ninian won't last long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But still,
yeah,
again,
maybe that's why it works, is because it's not a complete cop-out. You know, it is still a little bittersweet.
A little bit, but I will admit, you know, it does kind of go against my one of my principles. But you know, it varies. I mean, it's definitely Deus Ex Machina because it comes the fuck out of nowhere. But you know, at the same time, you know, I love Eliwood and Ninian so much as a couple that I'm willing to let it slide, relatively speaking. So I thought you said you hate this type of thing. Yeah, but I openly admit that. I'll openly admit that. You know, I'm a bit of a shill for that. But it is what it is. Max Middleton? Wait. Oh, yes. Oh, God, good. Who's that person I was thinking of who's got a really distinct voice and thing? I mean, yeah. I can understand it, Aqua, because again, it might be that case of, I hate this thing, but I like this character so much I'm willing to overlook this particular instance. And again, that's the case with Eliwood and Ninian. I'm willing to overlook just because I like them so much. Even though, yeah. Again, I'm trying to think. No, it's a male voice actor. It's a male voice actor. That's it. Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is super distinct.
Oh, yeah. By, Spike Spiegel.
Yeah, he is super distinct. Again, no one can hit. Again, Demetrius is like, yeah, you can't touch this. You know what's funny?
You can't touch this.
You know what's funny? Because Matt Mercer does so much, I actually don't think his voice is uber distinct. I'm just not surprised if he's in something, because he's in so much. Like, I'm not saying he does have a distinct voice, but it's not one where the moment I hear it, like I can pick up in a second. It might take me a while to pick up that, you know, Matt Mercer was this character. But with other people, it's like, the second I hit him, it's like, all right, I know who that is.
Yeah.
But anyway, it varies from person to person. Because also, I'm not as familiar with some people are when it comes to voice actors as a whole. Because I know some people like know literally every voice actor at the back of the hand. I'm like, how the fuck?
You know what's funny is that what is her name? Fram's voice actor in Engage. So for me, one of the voice actors who has a very distinct voice is Cassandra Lee Morris.
Yeah.
You know, she's instantly recognizable anytime I hear her in anything. But the thing is that Fram's voice actress in Engage sounds so much like Cassandra Lee Morris that I legit thought it was her.
But it's not.
Like the first time I played, and it's not.
It's like, well,
it's so weird.
Well, fuck, I've been lied to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Barrier plus dance is a really good combo. Because again, it's just like, it's like you're gonna go in and fight with these enemies. Here, have a res boost. You know, you can wait here, but just in case you need to dance over people. Siege turned my ass. But yeah, I'm sure people are really going to enjoy Paper Mario, both as a nostalgia trip and for the first time players. And I'm really, you know what you know what I hope though? I really hope this paints a good precedent for the Paper Mario series going forward, because I know Paper Mario fans have been suffering for a while, just because the games have either been bad or mediocre, and you know you expect more from Paper Mario.
I know. I mean, for me personally, I kind of checked out of like the Paper Mario debate. Apparently, like, it kind of the big problem is that there's a lot of toxicity towards in the fandom over the idea of, you know, the games being over this idea of new versus old Paper Mario, and whether or not, you know, the series should be allowed to evolve or just try and go back to the formula that made it work. Which,
yeah,
I don't know. It's really stupid.
This sounds like when Awakening came out.
It kind of sounds like the Fire Emblem thing, but like I don't think it's really all that comparable, because the thing is that,
well, Fire Emblem hasn't changed really. It's just, you know, the only thing that's really changed is added some quality of life features and maybe some of the tone of the stories, whereas the Paper Mario series went through complete gameplay overhauls.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, I mean, Sticker Star, like from the footage I've seen of it,
not a good game. Not a good
from
game.
Chugga Conroy's takedown and various other things over there. It looks nothing like, you know, the first two games, which, like, that's just a recipe for disaster. Like, Awakening, like, it's a different kind of Fire Emblem, but you can still tell it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah. And not just because of how it looks, but also how it plays. Because also, like, you know, what you call it was that was Miyamoto being Miyamoto. What was it when it came to what you call it? Sticker Star. That was like Miyamoto being Miyamoto. It's like, for God's sakes, enough with the innovation already. But also, do I like Chrom? Yeah, he's not my favorite Fire Emblem Lord, but I really do like Chrom. Yeah, Super Paper Mario was an interesting one, even though it was different. Most people really like it because they found the story really interesting, and the gameplay was quite unique. But I know not everyone loves Super Paper Mario, but it's not like Color Splash and thing. That's the thing though within the Paper Mario fandom. I heard Origami King was a solid game, but I think for Paper Mario, solid isn't enough.
I know. I mean, Origami King is one of those games that people are kind of split on. You know, it's not like a game that people hate necessarily, but it's also just not, you know, it's a game that people that there is a level of like, you know, is this actually good? You know, great to it.
Because, I think it's a case of, because I know in some cases it might be, this is better than both Color Splash and Thing, but does that necessarily make it good?
Yeah.
Because I know pretty much everyone who does not like Sticker Star. Oh, hello. I'm going to support with the dragon.
They don't actually have text for this support.
Alright. Oh, right. Oh, Ephraim, I'm so glad to see you. Helen's like, who's Ephraim?
Also, who's this Ephraim of which you speak?
I was supposed to be talking to a dragon right now. Why are you here?
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't get around to writing
it's Tana.
Actual support dialogue.
You know what? They should have swapped the things around. It's like, oh, hi, Tana. When did you get 90 years old? This shit's funny. But I want to go with you. I feel safe when I'm close to you, Ephraim. Hannah's just freaked the fuck out.
I love how you're still reading this out.
It's funny, Darius. Yeah. You know, it's funny because technically Tana is better than Ephraim and stuff like that on the grounds of being a peg knight.
Yeah.
Chosen one.
Yeah. And Ephraim's supposed to be the better of the two lords.
Yeah. Well, he is the better of the two lords, but Tana is a Pegasus knight. There you go.
That is true.
Yeah. Oh, you prefer Mario and Luigi? I mean, Mario and Luigi series is great. They're fantastic too. I won't deny that. Like, my favorite Mario RPG is the original Paper Mario. I've not played Thousand Year Door yet. But I know, but at the same time, oh my god, Bowser's Inside Story is a phenomenal game. My god. That's my
yeah, Bowser's Inside Story is great.
That's my
I don't necessarily prefer the Mario and Luigi series. Like they're good, but I've always been a bit more partial to Paper Mario.
Yeah, and then again, that's perfectly fine because Paper Mario is more traditional RPG with a really inventive and cute style to it. Mario and Luigi is like, it's really, really creative RPG and very humorous because obviously, you know, it adds more platforming elements into the gameplay and combat, which I really like, but it's not for everybody. But yeah, that's cool. You know, the fact, again, it really goes to show about the Mario series where his spin-offs are just as good as his main series titles, which are game changers. Oh fuck, Great Shield.
Great Shield.
Well, music's subjective, Jeppo. As to which one's, oh fuck's sake, done it again. As to which one's better, yeah, you could debate all day about that. Because I know both games have excellent soundtracks.
Oh, nice Aether to counter the Great Shield.
Yeah, by the way, Grief was asking,
hilarious.
what's your favorite Mario game? Just any Mario
I was
game.
about to answer that. That's a good fucking question.
That's a good question.
Toss it between Thousand Year Door and Mario Wonder.
Ooh, yeah, Wonder everyone says is incredible.
Oh, Wonder's amazing.
That's a good question.
I personally prefer it to Odyssey just slightly. Odyssey's fantastic as well, but I slightly prefer Wonder just because it has a little bit of a pick up and play feel to it.
Yeah, more so. I mean,
that's
Mario always has, but obviously Wonder with Odyssey, there's still a bit more to learn.
Yeah, with Odyssey, it's a bit more of an investment.
Yeah. I mean, if Bowser's RPG was just him, that could work. I mean, Peach got her own game, Luigi gets his own game, Toad's got his own game, and Wario's got his own game. Why not give Bowser his own game?
That would actually be really fun, I think.
Because
like, playing as Bowser is a highlight in any game where you can do it, in my opinion. So.
I agree, I 100% agree. Playing as Bowser is just the best. Now die.
You can Bowserize everybody.
No, Bowser's so much fun whenever you get to play as him. So yeah, I think a Bowser game would be really, really cool. Yeah. Oh, you like Super Mario World? I could see you, Tiger. You like Mario World the most? That's awesome. I know Mario World is considered like the best 2D Mario game.
Yeah, Super Mario World is up there for me. It's another personal favorite of mine. But it's one of those games. It's like it's great, but it's you know, it's maybe not as as much of a standout compared to other games that have come since.
Yeah. Yeah. What you call it? So what was happened last map? We beat Communist. Nothing of value was lost, and now we are going forward and fighting Nemesis. Also, Darius and Helen got reunited. Hooray!
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well the writing in the Mario and Luigi series is always on point. That's the one thing Mario and Luigi has over the other Mario RPGs. Their writing is hilarious. Again, those games are funny and for good reason. Right, there we go. Let's see if I can snipe this dragon. This dragon ain't moving, right? Yeah, the dragon ain't moving. Right, see if I can snipe you. Oh shit, I can snipe you. I'ma snipe you. Oh yeah, yeah, they're all really, really funny. And the sprite work's wonderful too. You know, as someone who watched Super Mario Bros. Z growing up, you know, the Sonic Advance sprites and Sonic Battle and the Mario and Luigi sprites are some of the best sprites on the GBA. And yes, Fire Emblem is some of the best sprites on the GBA too, let's not forget. Those Fire Emblem GBA sprites are gorgeous. Now, we've got Scale Breaker, right? Yes, but oh, sweet merciful Jesus.
Yeah, Necro Dragons hurt, so maybe not the most recommended thing.
Oh, we'll have to snipe him, I think. Let me just use the torch. Just keep an eye out. Yep. Oh yeah, the Italian people. See, without context, people would get offended. But it's funny. Mario! Luigi! Did you get any weapons? Yeah, we got a fuck ton of legendary weapons. Dude, have you seen Darius's weapons? Like, again, look at Darius's weapons. He got 2. He got this really, really cool axe, which is 1 to 3 range with 15 might. And he got this fucking crazy sword, which is 1 to 2 range with 17 might.
And deals effective damage to monsters.
Oh, can I do Iga? I can't do the tone of voice, but I can do the type of speech pattern. Yeah, there you go. Hey, I want nothing to do with your Sike. Oh, can I kill you? And both have infinite uses, yeah, because they're legendary weapons, they should have infinite uses. Again,
my philosophy when it comes to late game weapons is just have fun breaking the game.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you like Battles Inside Story so much. It's an excellent choice, Jeppo. I think it's excellent too. Too bad the remake sold like dog shit, but that's not the game's fault. That's Nintendo putting out a thing on like literally when the 3DS was deader than dead. Even like Echoes came out towards the end of the lifespan. It's like, guys, come on, we're not that stupid. Yeah, they put out Battles again. They caused the studio to go bankrupt. Yeah, Alpha Dream.
Oh yeah, Alpha Dream. That was. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Nintendo never bankrupt studios. Looks at Alpha Dream. Oh. No. I mean, that was just an unfortunate case of literally they ran out of money.
Yeah.
Because again, the game flopped. I think at that point, people. Oh, there's Vantage.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Oh well, no big deal. I hear Luigi's Mansion 3 is incredible. Or just like so much fun. I haven't played it, but I hear wonderful things about Luigi's Mansion 3.
I think there might be a harpy up near the top where
there probably is. There probably is, but let's just see what happens.
Let us just see.
Ow. Wow, she took a hit from the giant thing and she could still take another one.
Damn, son.
Galaxy 2 is a great one. I prefer Galaxy 2 to Galaxy 1 because I just find it to have more interesting level design. I mean, Darius is already kind of broken as hell.
Yeah.
Bro, 1 HP left.
That's lucky.
Now, I know that one of the things might have a siege tome, so I'll have to wait and see if I survive.
Are there any necromorphs in this ROM? This is not Dead Space, so no.
Yeah. Do you mean necromancers? Because
in a sense, like, I wouldn't say that there's like a necromancer class. No.
Necromancer just sounds like an evil summoner class. All right, here we go. Here we go. Damn it.
Oh, bruh.
It happens. It happens. Yeah.
Well, that's still a bruh moment and a half.
It was 48 though. That's not too outlandish.
I guess.
Okay, it could have been if it was like if it was again like a 28, then I would say bruh. But I think 48. That's okay. Again, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Favorite Wii games? Good question. It's funny. I made a video. One of my first ever proper videos was top 10 Wii games. First party and third party. Favorite Wii game overall is Skyward Sword.
That's a good question.
I also love the Metro Prime trilogy, but if you don't count that, then Metro Prime 3, Smash Bros. Brawl, Resident Evil 4, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Sonic Colors, Okami. Galaxy 1 and 2. Thinking. Donkey Kong Country Returns is one of my favorites as well. Mad World is not one of my favorites, but it's definitely up there. I'd say it'd probably be in top 20 or top 30. Mad World's really damn good.
Yeah. I think if I had to pick a favorite Wii game, it would be Radiant Dawn, but that's just me personally.
That's all cool. Radiant Dawn's excellent. I wouldn't put Radiant Dawn there, but it's not because Radiant Dawn's bad, it's just that I prefer other franchises and stuff like that. I mean, it's like, you know...
in the franchise.
Yeah, No More Heroes 2 is excellent. It's like, you know, not only do I prefer other Fire Emblem games, but it's like, sorry man, you're going up against Metroid, you're not going to win. I mean, for God's sake, man, Fire Emblem... In fact, I think I've got the... Hold on a second. If I remember where it is... Give us a minute. I'm just going to... when this turns over, I'm going to get up my list. Because I remember I did a list of top 25 favorite games of all time, but this was more than one game per franchise. And I think there was like so many Metroid games that filled up the top spots. So I'm going to have to double check. Yeah, the Wii had some wonderful games. It's a shame about the remaining 75% of the library. Like, you know, every popular system has shovelware, but the Wii had it the worst of any system. Next to probably the NES. Anarchy Reigns, I have not played that. The name does ring a bell, but I've not played it. Yeah, like PS2 has shovelware, Switch has shovelware, and like, you know, Red Steel 2 I have not played. And, you know, GBA had shovelware. They all had shovelware, but the Wii was, oh, it was embarrassing.
Yeah. The Wii and the DS, especially.
I felt the Wii had it worse, but that's just me. Again, I just felt it had it worse. Whether or not it did have it worse, I do not know.
I mean, it probably was just a case of like the you know, the motion controls were just a really easy way to, you know, make gimmicks.
Yeah, same with the touchscreen, but I feel more people were gimmicky with the Wii Remote than the touchscreen. Yeah. How many Kirby games have I played? Amazing Mirror, Epic Yarn, the original one. I think I've only played 3. I am interested in some. I remember I have Kirby Return to Dreamland on my Wii U, which is the Wii game. I just got it off the eShop before the eShop died. I want to play Forgotten Lands big time because I really love a good 3D platformer. I hear... oh yeah, I've got a Dead Space Extraction. Apparently that game is really underrated and really good. I want to play Cat Planet Robobot. I hear that's one of the best. And I would also like to play Superstar Saga. That one I hear is very, very good too.
Yeah. I've been wanting to check out Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot. Because I kind of stopped playing Kirby games after Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Because I kind of had this mentality of like, okay, this is as good as it gets. They're not going to get much better from this point out. But you know, after watching Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Triple Deluxe, I'm like, you know what, this actually looks pretty good, you know, and I've heard nothing but good things about Robobot. So,
yeah. Oh, hold on, where? Oh, do they not have it? No, it's in my downloads folder. It's in a different folder. Sorry, give us a minute. Should be around here somewhere. Sorry, I know there's an intermission. I just want to find the image. If I could fucking find it. So, you know when, you know, it's like the files are literally everywhere? Oh, bloody hell, I don't even know if it's there. Could have sworn it was here.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes with, particularly with Windows computers, it can be a little bit of a pain in the buttocks to
yeah, find
where all your files are stored.
All right, I can't find it. I don't want this thing to go on for too long. All right, whatever. Point is, I'll be able to find it next stream, but I remember there were like so many. I think there was at least 4 or 5 Metroid games that beat out Three Houses. Like, think about that. In my top 5 Metroid games is better than my top Fire Emblem game. Also, yeah, Conduit. I'm glad someone else likes the Conduit. That was a really, really good series of shooting games for the Wii. I really enjoyed them.
Conduit was one that I wanted to play back in the day because, you know, all of my friends were big FPS fans growing up, and I wanted to like have, you know, at least something that that I could. I wanted to have at least one FPS under my belt, but it was just one that I never picked up. I got Metroid Prime Trilogy instead.
Yeah, Hey, that's probably the best purchase. The Metro Prime Trilogy is incredible.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on, let me move a bit closer. Sin and Punishment, yeah, I've got that game as well. Really, really good one. That deserves a port. Speaking of ports, actually, because oh, actually, we'll take a very quick break and see you in a sec. Sorry, but no, we got stuff to talk about later when it comes to ports and so on. Some interesting news. Yeah, Overkill's great too. I streamed that not too long, some time ago. Love House of the Dead. Huge House of the Dead fan. Favorite Sega series, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, House of the Dead, favorite Sega series. More than Sonic, more than all that jazz.
I like how when you abbreviate House of the Dead, it's Hot D, which is also the same as House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones spin-off show.
Yeah, just with less zombies.
Less zombies and more dragons.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Kirby is a series where I will admit I got nothing against the games. It's one of those things where I'm not saying it's a bad fan base, but the Kirby fans have kind of put me off it slightly.
Really?
In the sense that, because from my experience, whenever someone mentions Kirby and you say, like, you know, they ask how you played this and you say, you know, or like, you know, I like Kirby just fine, but I'm not super interested in it, or I like this Kirby game just fine, but I didn't think it was amazing. They get super defensive, like, no, it's really, really good. You just got to give it a chance, really, stuff like that. It's like, I just said it was okay. Calm the fuck down. That
fair.
is my experience with things. That's why I'm a little bit put off Kirby, because it sounds like every time, it's like when Kirby fans want you to play Kirby, they want you to think it's the best thing ever. But everyone's different. Everyone's going to think it's the best thing ever.
I mean, speaking from my personal experience, I mean, Kirby's definitely fun and reliable, but you know, it's still just kind of Kirby, and the games are kind of inherently a little simplistic. Yeah,
but they're meant to be. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, Sakurai made Kirby under the pretext of being the most entry-level platformer you can be, more than Mario.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
But I think that they're just like the right level of simple. Unlike something like, I hate to say this, but Princess Peach Showtime. I only played the demo, admittedly, but like, Princess Peach Showtime was just a little bit too simplistic for my taste. Like it felt almost like it just didn't quite have enough going on for me to really be that engaged with it.
That's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I like the demo, but that's because I genuinely really like that kind of simplistic vibe. But I know for some people it's a bit too much.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just you know, it wasn't something that I wanted to ever. It didn't really strike me as something that I would want to drop $60 on.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Because again, like, you know, it is an investment at the end of the day, and if it feels too simple, it's like, well, you know, I got my joys with the demo. I probably don't need to play the rest of the game. But for some people, you know, the simplicity might be what they're looking for. It just depends on preference.
Oh, Goldman is definitely the greatest Sega villain of all time. In time, a successor will come.
People of the AMS, I am Goldman. Yeah. Glacius and Critical. Ow.
Oh, that's
that hurt.
Great.
This isn't bad level up, she's just capped.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Your level ups are bad. Nah, I just capped, baby. House of the Dead 2 is still my favorite House of the Dead game. Straight up, I think it's the best one. Right, Darius has got to seize the throne, right? Does he have a conversation with Nemesis?
I think actually this is just a kill.
It says seize the throne.
Oh no, it is a seize map. No,
right, does Darius have a conversation with Nemesis?
Darius, Helen, and Barbarous have battle dialogue with Nemesis.
Barbarous and Helen, gotcha.
But Nemesis's weapon is does effective damage to dragons, so I would have Barbarous be the last one to fight her.
Gotcha. So you're going last, dragon.
Yeah, I gave a lot of the bosses weapons that deal effective damage to dragons because Barbarous is so ridiculously overpowered.
It's also a good precaution. Alright. How you doing, Willow? Help! Ah, same as always, I see. Does anyone have a fucking elixir? Actually, where the hell's... No, Helen's... Where? Oh, Helen's over there. There she is. I was wondering where the hell she went. It's like, oh shit, Helen got kidnapped again. Yeah, more than overkill, Jeppo. 2 is still my all-time favorite. Good to see you, X-Ray. What'd you miss? Just fighting Darius and Helen are back together. All that jazz. And Helen got a level up. Hoorah. God, she's only level 1?
Yeah, unfortunately, because of the way that the game handles certain things, her level gets reset when she rejoins. There are ways to make it so that that doesn't happen, but for some reason they just didn't fucking work.
That's okay.
In this instance, so you know, she gets back to level 1. All her support data gets kind of reset. It's stupid and I hate it.
Well, that explains why the C support happened.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, so sorry, going off the thing of ports, so yeah, now we're getting Kingdom Hearts coming to Steam, and I'm sure the money community is going to be like, oh yes! But it made me think, because obviously two of the biggest problems that have plagued the industry, one is more long-standing, this one is more recent. So the recent thing about the gaming industry is the cost of production and the budgets for making new video games. It's getting way too high for a lot of developers. Not just like, again, it's not just Sony, Microsoft, just generally speaking, development for games is pretty damn high. Not all around, but for most AAA titles. And another problem we're facing is a lot of games are becoming, older games are harder to find because they're not getting ports and so on and so forth. We've got some over the last couple of years, like the Mega Man's collections and all that jazz and Metal Gear Solid and so on and so forth. Well, here's the thing. You want to complain about price tags, but the reason they're priced so high is because they cost that much to make.
Yeah.
Again, you can't bitch about the price when the cost to produce is that high. That's just how it works. You really think they're going to make $1 billion game and sell it to you for 30 bucks? No. That's not how the economy works. Now, if a game is, like, the cost to produce is low, then I can see it. Because some games do that. They will sell them for only 40. Like the Insane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot. They sold that only for 40 bucks. But everything else, it's like, look, this shit's expensive. You gotta pay for it. But, so something I was thinking of, especially with the things, I think it would really help the industry now. Now, just, I don't know if this is gonna work. Because also, in some cases, it's literally, we don't have the rights to do so. But I think porting and remastering a lot of their older games would be relatively cheap and relatively quick. And I think it could net not a massive profit, but a decent profit. And I think that could really help with maybe funding the AAA titles instead. I'm just throwing that out because obviously with Kingdom Hearts coming to Steam, Square's going to make money off that. And even in the Patreon server, Jay was saying, just port Final Fantasy 13 collection to like PlayStation. Not everyone's going to like it, but some people are definitely going to buy it, and it doesn't cost much to produce. Hell, with this Paper Mario thing, even if the sales figures aren't amazing, again, it's a remaster. It probably doesn't cost much for Nintendo to make this, so they'll make money regardless. And I think that could help a lot of companies, because again, we're losing out on a lot of legacy titles, which is bad. We've been saying for years, like, you know, GameCube games are so hard to get because they're not being re-released. So if they do these ports, remasters, and re-releases, we can finally play them. We want them to pay out the arse, and companies can make them relatively quickly, so there's a constant like output stream, and relatively cheaply, so the cost to produce, even if it doesn't do too well, they'll still probably net even a small profit. So it's a low risk, decent reward strategy, and it also helps the gaming industry that we have more and more ways to play this games. Now, some games you just can't play because like the rights just thing, like a lot of licensed games, so a lot of like comic book games on the SNES, Tony Hawk, that's a licensing nightmare, so that makes sense. But other games where they can be ported and should be ported, I think the game industry could definitely benefit from doing that a bit more frequently these days.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing with ports is that I remember Chuck Conroy in one of the old the Runaway Guys' Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. He mentioned that porting games is actually not as simple as people like I think people think it is.
I know. Max and Minnie actually talked about this, but go ahead. I'll go more into it.
Yeah, because the way he described it is that it's not just as simple. It's like you have to bring all the assets from the game into a new engine in a way that makes that the engine can actually read them. Yeah. So it's more complicated than just take the ROM of a game and slap it onto the new system. You have to essentially have to like rebuild the game from scratch and while finding a way to keep the original feel of it.
Yeah. Because that's actually a really good point, because Maximilian pointed this out. Most of the time, what ports will do, they'll just have the console emulate the game. And that's why some ports are not as good as playing on the original hardware. Now, some of them are fine, but also there are bad ports like, Silent Hill, Tales of Symphonia. There are shitty ports out there which ruin the whole experience. But in some cases, because Max was pointing out, if you want the best ports, what the devs will do, and again, not every dev does this because it takes time, they go into the game's source code and change it to be native to the platform it's being played on. But not every developer does that.
Yeah.
That takes time and effort. Because again, a lot of what ports will do, they'll just literally boot up the game and have the console you're playing on just emulate the games.
Yeah, and the thing is that that second method of reworking the game to fit with the engine, that's going to become very difficult to do potentially in the not too distant future, because in order to do that, you have to have like members of the original team who worked on the game around to keep the memory of how it feels alive. Yeah. And that's going to become increasingly difficult, as people age and pass away potentially.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but obviously I'm not saying every port has to be pitch perfect. The only time you really notice it is for like fighting games, because when you play them competitively, that lapse in frame data makes a difference. But for most people, we don't give a shit. Yeah. But it's just one of those things where, generally speaking, though, it is. I think it's a relatively sound strategy. Yeah, well, to be fair, MK1 on the Switch was like, I know Nintendo bought the studio or something like that to help them better port games, but at the same time, MK1 was a game built for the PS5. The fact that they even attempted to put it on the Switch is like, what the fuck? Again, like, I'm not saying it's impossible. There have been good Switch ports, but the Switch is lacking in power and it shows. And MK1 is just like, damn, that's punching above your pay grade. But, it is what it is. Right, so, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Battlefront 2 collection, that was a flop because the port was shit. If the port was good, people would have bought it in droves, but the port was shit. Again, if you make good ports, people will buy them. Same with Tales of Symphonia. Shit port, not buying it. This music is funky. Yeah.
This track only plays for when Darius and Helen are wielding their personal weapons, the Dragosvanger and the Elysium.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, this is a Punch-Out song.
It's not a Punch-Out song. It's an original composition.
Okay, but I can see the comparisons when I listen to it.
Yeah, I can definitely see where you got that impression.
Right. Yeah, hail Darius, damn it. Yeah, that was true, Jeppo. So basically, Nintendo's plan was to cancel the Fire Emblem series if Awakening didn't sell well enough, because basically for years Fire Emblem had not been doing well enough. I'd say Fire Emblem wasn't doing well overall. Every now and then we get a spike, but most of the time the sales figures were bad. Like in Japan, obviously the first game was decent enough, and every free in Japan sold 75,000 units, which in Japan alone is impressive, especially back on the SNES RPG. Yeah. That's impressive. But other Fire Emblem games didn't do very well, and obviously if they're not doing well, then the company is not making money. And again, people love to be all up in Nintendo's grill about how they treat developers and stuff like that. No. Fire Emblem did not do well. Okay, so let me keep explaining. FE7 did well when they first brought it to the West, and Sacred Stones was alright. Path of Radiance, flopped. Radiant Dawn, flopped. Shadow Dragon, flopped. New Mystery, flopped. And again, the games were getting a bit more expensive to make. And Nintendo was like, look, you guys aren't making a profit, and you know, both globally and domestically. If this game doesn't do it, bye-bye. And luckily Awakening did. And again, that happens a lot. Like, for as much praise as we give Nintendo for keeping on devs and stuff like that, they are very cutthroat when it comes to sales figures. Think about how many Nintendo franchises either stagnate for years or just straight up die just because the sales figures aren't that great. There are so many examples. F-Zero, Star Fox, Metroid, Kid Icarus, Chibi Robo, Custom Robo, Punch-Out, Mother. Even Donkey Kong hasn't had a new platformer in ages. How did Awakening sell well? Because it was advertised well, people bought it on the 3DS, and there you go. That's how it's good. And it was, well, I mean, all the Fire Emblem games are good, but it was a case of right place, right time, and they actually bothered to advertise the damn thing. Yeah, it's funny. Nintendo complains about, you know, it's like, oh, this game didn't sell well. You didn't let people know it existed, Nintendo. Yeah, so I don't... it looks like Helen's gonna die regardless.
Yeah, Helen's unfortunately a little underpowered when she comes back, so...
Oh, RPG Julie, good to see you. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, the GBA games did sell well. FE7 sold well. Up until Awakening, it was the best-selling Fire Emblem game. But, again, Tellius, Path of Radiance, Tellius didn't do well, and DS didn't do well. DS was a bit sadder because Shadow Dragon came out at a perfectly fine time. It came out 2008 on the DS. That was a perfectly fine time. Path of Radiance came out at the end of the GameCube's life cycle, which is like, it's a niche game on Nintendo's second worst selling home console. And Radiant Dawn, it did come out at the right time, but it's the wrong market. Most people that played Wii's were very casual or just one of the big Nintendo franchises. Radiant Dawn was neither. It was not casual, and Fire Emblem was not a big franchise. Radiant Dawn was on the wrong platform. And again, Fire for Radiance came out at the wrong time. Yeah. It's just unfortunate. Again, the games were good, but the sales figures weren't there. And Nintendo was like, look, if you don't get the sales figures up, bye. And, well, why they're like that? They're a business. Well, no, I will admit, Nintendo, I think, are a bit unfair, because the thing with Nintendo is they complain that games don't do well, but often they don't do well because Nintendo themselves don't go out of their way to let people know about them, or they do stuff to purposely butcher them. Like Star Fox Zero. Yes, they put a lot into the advertising, but you put it on the Wii U, which was a system that was really struggling, and you had the forced motion controls, that pointer controls that people didn't like. And again, you complain like, oh, people aren't playing Fire Emblem. No shit, you don't advertise. And it shows that when they do advertise, it does well. Fire Emblem is now very successful. Xenoblade is successful. They brought Kid Icarus back really well. They made a new IP with Splatoon, which has done extremely well. When Nintendo gives a shit, things work. But sometimes they just don't give a shit. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try and attack this person with thing and see what happens. I'm gonna try. Because again, I might be lucky and get a dodge. Well, it wasn't just the competition, it was multiple factors to consider. Well, for one thing, RPGs were getting a bit more popular thanks to like Bravely Default. Anime, you know, anime games were becoming more popular because we had the anime boom of like 2013, thank you Attack on Titan. And again, they actually bothered to advertise the damn thing and let people know about it.
Someone get the railgun.
So that'd be hilarious if Helen just pulled out a railgun. Hey, I'd buy it. Right, let's just see what happens. Okay, round 2. Can we survive this? Yeah, we did! Oh yeah!
That is a clutch dodge if ever I saw one.
Nemesis is like, fuck! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now we have the giant dragon.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Right, so let's heal you because, oh my god, honey, you need healing. It's like, how are you? Darius! Not now! Yeah, and Sakura is saying, yo, Nintendo, you want to port Kid Icarus? Nintendo, no. Yeah. No, it's so weird. This was going through my head, just thinking about things, because obviously, of the three companies, Nintendo, obviously, at the moment, they are doing the best. I'm not saying they're good, but they're doing the best at the moment, both for their practices and general sales figures. And I'm glad Nintendo are doing various things that the industry needs, focusing more on innovation, focusing more on lower cost games, doing better with the studios, having a better output, all that jazz. I'm very grateful Nintendo does that. But it's so funny, because when you look at the history books, especially what the shadier things Nintendo's doing, and again, I don't mean to harp on Nintendo, like I said, they've been doing some amazing stuff and so on, but when you look at the shadiest stuff that they've done, as well as the overall reputation, say what you will about Sony and Microsoft, and they do this some dumbass things, but while Sony and Microsoft can be sometimes out of touch with their community and their fan base, Nintendo actively spits on their fans a lot of the time, I feel.
Yeah, that is kind of fair.
Like, don't get me wrong, they make up for it by actually making really damn good games, and they have that innovation, that fun factor, and again, in this current industry, they are kind of a beacon of hope. But throughout history, we have seen so many times Nintendo fucking despise their fans in many ways. Like, and Sony and Microsoft never get that bad. I've never seen them get as bad as Nintendo when it comes to their own fandoms. But again, it's just an observation. Anyway, Dragon.
This is a particularly interesting battle conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, I smell something. Oh yeah, the fall of Blizzard is terrible. The fall of Blizzard is the worst. Yeah. Because again, Blizzard for a while, Blizzard, that's the thing. People mentioned, like, especially when the scandals about they're abusive to employees and so on. People mentioned in the early days, Blizzard were an amazing company to work for. Not only did they make amazing games, but they had an amazing work culture and amazing lifestyle and stuff like that.
Hi, Zenny.
Hey, Zenny, good to see you. But yeah, it's a real shame about Blizzard because it feels like they completely lost it. They don't even make that good games anymore. Level up for the dragon. I still can't believe Helen fucking done that. Alright, I like Helen. I like Helen. We got the Omni Relic. Boost all stats. Alright, I'm gonna put this away.
+2 to every stat one. It's in a character's inventory.
Oh, she's escaping. Oh, so this is a thingy map. You know what?
So it was a kill boss map. I mislabeled it. Oops.
You know what? I'm gonna give that thing to Helen. She needs it.
Yeah. I mean, there is an arena in the next chapter.
Yeah.
So
Blizzard has fallen. Yeah, Blizzard has fallen indeed, and it's a shame. There's a thing though. As much, I complain about when it comes to companies, they should be praised when they do well. They should be criticized when they do badly. But I don't want them to do badly, and that's the problem with the thing today. Most companies are doing badly. Again, there's only like 3 companies I can think of where I genuinely think, barring maybe 1 or 2 things, they're good on the whole. Most companies are either mostly bad or the bad outweighs the good. Or they're just kind of meh in terms of their practice and all that stuff. Like, the only companies I think that are genuinely really, really good are FromSoft, Capcom, and Insomniac. And then most other companies, I'm just like, no, there's something about them that's off. And again, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, none of them are in good places in my opinion. In my opinion. When I say good place, I'm talking about more subjective point of view. Sega, again, Sega's doing some good things with their, with them bringing back their franchises, but they also had layoffs, and for a while they did that thing where let's just neglect anything and just make Sonic and Yakuza games. So they're turning it around now, but for a while Sega have just been like, Sega, will you please do something else? No. And it's a shame when game companies go down this route because, yeah, these companies make games that we adore and they've changed our lives and all that jazz. And then you see, and again, I'm not saying it was always good, but it seemed like back in the day, most game developers were really happy with what they did. You know, sometimes there was awful crunch and bad working conditions, but generally it seems like the devs generally cared about their projects and were really passionate about their work. But now it's just kind of like, you know, whenever you hear of a dev studio, like with Stellar Blade is like, oh, we're a studio that cared about this game and it did well. It's like a miracle. That should not be a miracle. That should be kind of the standard. A dev cares about the studio, they put it out there, the game is good and it does well. The fact that this is a miracle in this day and age is really sad. Yeah, the fails list in this year will be very intriguing. The Josh Scorcher's fails list. It will be very intriguing. Oh god, they got dragon oil.
Yep.
Oh, dragon oil. It causes and solves... Sorry, go ahead.
Planning on blowing the temple up and collapsing it on us.
Yeah. Oh, and... wait.
He gets knocked out.
Ah, it's her. Yeah.
Yes.
Side question, when is Valkyria Chronicles 2 stream? Once Darius is done on Fridays, which will not be long. We're very close to wrapping up the game. But, so, just to verify, you're not available on Thursday, but you'll be available this Friday.
Not this week. I will have to do the next stream on Friday.
Yeah, so on Friday, so once Darius is done and stuff like that, Friday is free, then we'll do Valkyria Chronicles 2.
Honestly, if we keep the pace that we're at, it's only going to be one more week until we finish this.
Yeah, that's what I figured. We're very, very close. Yeah, she would have been teleported to a Hellspawn, and nobody wanted that. Yeah, I'm interested to play the game as well, because I hear it's the weakest, but again, none of us have any opinion going in, because it's like, with people like Jay and stuff like that, they know about Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 4, but don't know shit about 2. Yeah, the gaming industry is just not in a good place. Yeah, I appreciate it, Tackle. I very, very much appreciate it. Because, like, all the stuff this year is bad, but all the stuff that last year as well was really, really bad. Obviously, Blizzard still being Blizzard. There was Square Enix shutting down all these different, like, things and stuff like that. Well, you know, Zane's still in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and who knows? We might be back with other games in the future that Zane will collab with me on.
I mean, the thing is that I pop in and out of Lewis's streams every so often. Like, sometimes I don't always feel great about taking part in the streams, but you know, I do still like it. And so there's no guarantee that that when this ends, this is gonna be, you know, the end of me co-hosting.
Yeah, absolutely not. Again, you co-hosted on games before this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Co-hosted on games before this, and I will do it for games after this.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what the gaming industry does. But you know what it is? You know that saying, sometimes things have to get really bad before they get better? I think that's going to happen to the game industry. I don't know if it's going to be... But here's my thing. I don't know if the game industry is going to collapse by itself, or like go for a thing by itself, or whether it will be a result of some sort of major societal collapse. I think we're due for one of those.
Probably.
Just saying. I don't want there to be. Again, I don't want these things to happen, but you just look at the world we are in, and it's like, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we talked over it a lot, but Oratorius and Silmaria have a bit of a history with each other. Which, admittedly, I don't go too deep into.
It's not going to be like that, Jeppo. The reason the video game market crashed is because it was an influx of like bad games and no quality control over like the licensing thing. We don't have to worry about quality of video games. We're getting good games. We're always going to be getting good games. It's more so going to be a case of, you know, production costs, workforce layoffs, and scummy business practices. It's not going to be a quality problem. It's going to be a cost problem. It's going to be a cost and labor problem, not a quality one. Yeah, trust me, we're not getting shitty games anytime soon, or at least we're not going to get consistently shitty games anytime soon. Yeah, with the June Direct is going to be interesting, and again with the Switch 2 coming out, that could shake up the industry as well. But then it could be for better or worse. Who knows? Who knows? Because again, we're kind of like set on the fact that the Switch 2 is just going to be another Switch, and that it's going to be like a perfect thing. Oh, we got Dragon's Tear, raise the max HP, and oh, nice, and stuff like that. Yes. But Nintendo might do something completely different, shock us all, and come out with another failure. Who knows? It happens. We all thought the Wii was guaranteed, like the next Wii was going to work. Wii U certainly didn't. I'm sure, like, again, the N64 at the time, people thinking the N64 was going to win because the SES done so well. PlayStation bitch slapped the N64. Well, the world isn't in a good state, Matt, at all. The world is not in a good state. Well, yeah, the mid-budget games might be what they have to do, if anything. Just because, again, it really makes me think, because we were discussing this again in the Patreon server, because both Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy VII Remake have sold 4 million copies, and that's considered a flop. Most, if not all other games, if they sold 4 mil, that's a big win, and stuff like that, to make that thing. But it makes me question, how much did those games have to sell to be considered a profit? Not just break even, profit. Like, how many copies are you expected to sell, and can you even do that? Because remember, some genres are just more popular than others. Oh, game series I'd like to see a comeback? Yeah, plenty. Kid Icarus, Star Fox. There's Castlevania. Love to see Castlevania come back. Properly. I know Castlevania is doing crossovers, but yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, because, like, for example, FF7 on the PlayStation 4 sold 7 million copies, and that did well. But obviously, FF7 Part 2, it costs more to produce because it's on the PS5. So it was like, oh, that had to sell 10 mil. The first one didn't even sell 7. You weren't going to sell 10 mil. So it's like, again, that was a lose-lose situation. It makes you wonder, again, how much do these games have to sell to make back the production cost? That's the thing. The game industry, unlike the film industry, the game industry needs to come clear with just how much these games cost to make. Because I think it would also help developers understand the limitations of like what they're trying to produce.
As an aspiring developer, I very much agree with that point.
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone has a PS5. Again, only 60 million people have PS5s at the moment. Which again, that's perfectly good sales figures, but it's not PS4 level. Yeah, so people clowning on PS5 having poor sales, it's like 60 million is actually perfectly good sales figures. The SNES has 60 million, and that's perfectly good. It's not the best, but it's perfectly good. So we've got the intermission, then we've got like 2 more maps, and that's it.
Yes. Well, 3 more.
Yeah. Well, Gaussian, don't say anything yet. I can understand your thing, but let's see what the Switch 2 is actually like. Because we can't... Because again, we might be hyping it up to be this amazing thing. What if we look at it? It's like, wow, this looks like absolute crap. You never know. Because again, what did Nintendo make the mistake of? We've got a brand new system. What are the games? We don't have games for the first 2 years. Sorry. Okay, let's just see what happens. There's no point throwing your money away for something that doesn't exist yet. That kind of blind loyalty is the reason, is part of the reason the game industry is in a bad spot. If you throw your money away, if you just shell out money stupidly, then you've already lost.
Alright, see you later, Creeper.
See you, Creeper. I hope you enjoy Berseria. Well, that's the thing. A repeat of the Wii U is not good for Nintendo. They can bounce back. But at the same time, the repeat of the Wii U, it depends on which point you're coming from. Because some people, because there have been videos saying people miss that era of the Wii U. Because that's when Nintendo were very good to their community. You know, when they were very in touch, and obviously when Iwata was leading them, where they had charm, they had character, they had great online service. Well, better than what we have now, which is inexcusable. And they had, you know, a lot of fun stuff with their community, the Miiverse. So people miss that aspect of Nintendo with Wii U. But yeah, sales-wise, we don't want another Wii U. But I think most people would prefer Nintendo's attitude to game production, online communities, and so on when it comes to their new system. Because Nintendo has done extremely well in terms of game library and just general sales figures, but this year they have been the absolute worst in terms of moral practices and all that jazz. You know, worse than they've ever been in their history. They've been the most profitable, but they've also been the most questionable. Yeah, I heard the PS Vita was really good. Because, like, if you watch any of the Fiery Joker fails videos, you notice that both the Nintendo one and, like, the 2020 ones, most of Nintendo's biggest failures are recent stuff. Because they've done some really shitty things recently. Oh, that's awesome, Hades. I'm glad that you're having fun with the software. Okay, Darius, I got a score to settle. It's like, can we just send him off to die? Nah, he's not that stupid. Alright, so before we continue, just take a very quick break and see you all soon. This is just a prep map, so we don't have too much to do, but, you know, it's going to help. In fact, I've already got a good number of weapons, so, yeah.
Yeah. So, for this chapter, Darius has a talk conversation with Viper and with Artemis, and Helen and Boudica. Helen and Boudica has talk conversations with Helen and Hippolyta, which the Hippolyta one counts as their A support.
Whoa, okay, we'll do that. Again, it's a thing map, so it doesn't matter if we don't bring all the units that we usually use. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you have that many deploy slots for this.
No. We'll just use it to get whatever weapons we need. But that's the thing, we don't even need that many weapons. We're pretty good. But I'll double check. Also, was that, I think you remember, was that the last time we ran into thingy enemies, like monster enemies?
You'll fight some in the next chapter, and they'll be the exclusive enemies you'll fight in the final chapter.
Gotcha. So yeah, we're very close to finishing Darius. I give it one more stream if we went overtime, or 2 more streams if we do it normally. So yeah,
I think it would probably be closer to 2 streams because there's 3 maps left.
Oh, 3 maps, including this one.
Not including this one.
Okay, fair enough. 3. Okay, 2 streams. That's more likely. Alright, well, that's cool. That's cool. Anyway. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it definitely did. The Vita was a great system, but again, it sold so poorly. It's just a shame. Again, good systems sometimes don't sell well. People love the GameCube to death, and the GameCube was a great system, but those sales figures are pretty crap. Not the worst, but pretty crap. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff here. I'm probably just gonna... Yeah, currently the PS2 is the best-selling console. It's predicted, not guaranteed, but it's predicted that the Switch will overtake it by next year. And I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, basically, it's one of those things where if it doesn't surpass it, oh well. If it surpasses it, cool. At the end of the day, it's like, we didn't beat the PS2. Yeah, but you sold like 150 million units. That's nothing to scoff at. Right, so let's look at the units. Yeah, Boudica.
Bring whoever you needs to get trained up at the arena. I would recommend giving Helen a few rounds in the arena, especially with the if you give her the boost effect. Omni relic, then she is absolutely amazing.
Gotcha. All right, so you said Artemis. Where's her
Hippolyta.
Hippolyta. Gotcha. Right, so anyone else that needs training? Again, so, well, it's not just about level, it's about the stats. She's just a little slow. Crixus.
There is also a secret shop in this chapter. Visit the northernmost house for a hint on where that is.
Gotcha. Again, Ulysses
secret
doesn't actually need training. He's capped one of his stats already, so he's cool.
Yeah. The secret shop does sell stat boosters, just in case you know, like want to augment some of your units.
Yeah. Bring Dancer, definitely. Don't need any of them. And again, we'll bring what's her face just to both heal and train, and one more person. Probably Farah. Anyone else? No, yeah, we'll bring Farah, because Farah could use some stat boost. She's capped one stat, but she could use some more. Alright. Right. So, where is the secret map?
Secret shop is that, if you go up to the house north, there's a set of three forest tiles. It's in the middle of that. But the house right next to it will tell you about that. Okay, and how many turns do we have? We have, I think it's 12 turns? Gotcha. 12 is plenty. Right, Boudica's there. Dancer's here. Well, actually, put you in the middle. Okay, hackers are going to have them go to the arena real quick. Alright, cool. Right, so let's just sort things out and then head forward. Right, in the meantime, items. Yeah, Darius is fine. He's fine. Put away this. What was it? We still got the secret book. I'm curious, which stat boost is what I really need? I think it's just kind of speed, maybe? Maybe. There it is, the Omni Relic. Hoorah. So she gets +2 to everything. Yeah. Also, there is also the Dragon's Tier, which will also boost con and movement in addition to the regular stats. You know what? Let's give it to Helen. I'm feeling generous. Right. Darius is OP enough, okay? You earn this. I mean, it'd be a waste on Darius because he. Does it like boost over the caps or not? No, it does not. Okay, so it would be that's a waste. Alright, so I'm just thinking, what are we gonna need? Gonna have to do inventory. Any predictions for Sega? Probably the again, because they mentioned they have other franchises. I imagine they'll probably show off some of those. Maybe something Sonic related too. Probably show us another trailer for Sonic X Shadow Generations. So I imagine Sega will just come out with their franchises and all that jazz. That's what I predict. Right, where is... There we go. Put this away. Oh yeah, also the silver card. We've got to trade the silver card between units. So hold on, who's going to go first? Boudica's going to go first. Because yeah, we've got to trade the silver card. So you made sure to sell all of the sellables that you have, right? I can sell that on the menu. Yeah. But also sell them because the stock's getting pretty full. Yeah, you may need to empty the convoy out a little bit. Oh, that's fine. We can empty that easily. So yeah, this chapter's going to be a lot of item management. Welcome to RPGs. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I usually do. If there's weapons, I'll just give it to a unit to hold on to and then just grab them. Then again, the inventory's already pretty full. Alright, fuck it. I'll just get rid of the stuff I don't need. Alright, anyway, where is... Right, Boudica. Trade. No, where is she? Put away the Holy Lance. Take the silver card. We've got Spirit... Alright, we need to use up some of these as well. Yeah. And we need to use up some of the nuts. No, we'll hold on to the nuts because we might need them for the end game. Silver card. Where is... Viper. Take the thingy card. Members card. Right, so who needs magic boost? Of all the units that use magic, Darius is fine. You know, fuck it. Give some to Helen. She's yeah, thingy's fine. Anyone else need magic? No, Willow's capped. The poor could maybe use some. Yeah, she could use some magic actually. So give one to Helen, give one to thing, and probably give one to Darius just to cap him out. Yeah. There we go.
Does Free House have any annoying inventory things? Generally not really. Free House's inventory is pretty thing. Honestly, God, Jeppo, at this point, I know you're asking like a million questions, and I've covered as much as I can, but at this point, you're best to just play the game. The game will tell you all the stuff you need to know. If you go in over-prepared questioning everything, it's just gonna overload you. Just go with the flow and see how it goes. There we go, magic. Now what did I put back? Oh, it was the tome, yeah. God, so many items. Again, just think of all the money we've got. God, Darius could just like, Darius could pay for like everyone. Everyone, he could supply the whole continent.
Basically. I mean, you'll have no more use for money after this chapter, so, I mean,
they do mention
spare no expense.
Oh, okay, Hammond. Right. There we go. I wonder if it's worth giving her the magic ring as well, just to boost her magic even further.
Your call.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? In which case, let me put away this and take a staff. The staff is always going to be useful, but it's like, look, I've got a ridiculous normal tome and the most powerful light tome. Who's gonna fuck with me? Sell all the small stuff? Yep. So let's grab our shit and sell it. Who's got like a 0 inventory? We can. All right. So take all the stuff that's like almost used up, and then we can get rid of that. Not these though. Again, hold on to those. You're gonna hold on to those. Yeah, I apologize if this looks a bit slow, but what are you going to do? Because also we want to make space for all the stuff that we're going to buy. Don't need this. Fuck it, we don't need iron swords at this point. Why do we have so many? Well, probably the enemy drops.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what are you going to do with all those iron swords? Nothing. Hell, we don't even need steel swords. We just mithril. It's like, oh god, you're back again. Yeah. Alright, I don't need to sell everything now. Just get rid of a good bulk of stuff so that, what do you call it? See you later, Matt. I'm just gonna get rid of a bit of bulk of stuff just because so I've got room for the new stuff, that's all. So yeah, I'm not gonna sell all of it at once because otherwise it's gonna be really boring. But let's just get through, yeah. We are selling a lot indeed. Anything else? No? Alright, we're all good on the rest of the swords. Even the 6 scimitars useful. Get rid of the iron stuff, get rid of the steel lances. No, Rider's Bane, hold on to. Get rid of the javelin. Gotcha. How much inventory space do we have at the moment? Let's get rid of just like 1 set more. Don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this. Yeah, but again, most of the stuff we're fine with will probably just be stat boosters. Alright, now we're gonna head out and just buy stuff. Also, oh wait, we do have to use one thing. The skill book. Who needs a skill boost? I'm just looking. Definitely not Darius. Oh, Helen's only 18 skill? Well, we'll keep looking at everybody else first. Hers is 0, but she can't get any. Alright, just stat boosting Helen to Helen back.
To Helen and back.
I knew we were going to say that. Oh, talisman as well, so that could be useful. Right. So one of them was a res. Who needs res boost? Okay, not Darius. You know what, you do.
And the HM slave?
Is Helen the HM slave? No! HM slave implies she doesn't do anything else. We're just, what do you call it? We're investing in her because she's got a cool thingamajig and I like Helen. Let's Speed ring, there we go. Oh, we don't need the earth seals, we can get rid of those. So there's a body ring. Oh yeah, we can get rid of any of the promotion items. And it's so funny, they're worth a good amount of money. We don't need any of them.
Not as much as they are in vanilla.
Okay.
Because I did reduce the price of them, but...
Yeah. I mean, that earth seal's still worth 50,000 a piece. Look at that! 90,000 gold!
Oh, 5,000, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're good. We can start just going about our business now. Alright, so hold on. Who's got the silver card? We've got the silver card. You've got the thing card. Alright, let's go. So remember, we've got conversations to do, and we've got shit to buy and people to fight. And hopefully the arena doesn't screw us over. Let's go. Alright, so first of all, we have a conversation. Is there a support? It's like, oh fuck, I gotta talk to people? Yeah, it's an FE7 intermission map, but I appreciate them because it allows you to stock up and prepare. Especially because this game is linear, you can't grind. Yeah, Boudica's not brave enough for politics. Booty. That's adorable. Booty. Hey, Booty got a booty.
She probably would.
Yeah. Alright, let's go shopping, shall we? Let's see what they got. So armory. This is all swords. Oh shit, they got brave sword? They got a duo of a brave sword! Alright, so another brave weapon would be really good. Probably give that to what's his face.
To Ulysses?
Ulysses, yes. And thankfully I've got the silver card, otherwise that brave sword would have cost 8,000! Right, let's trade. Probably lancers now. No, it's axes. We don't have any brave axes. Oh, this is going to be cool.
You get a brave axe in the next chapter, but...
Well, now we're going to have another one. So we've got 2 brave axes. Oh, where's that scale breaker? Yeah, another scale breaker would be nice. Anything else? We're running low on tomahawks, so I'll bring 2 of those. Okay. Everything else I think we're fine with, though. So yeah, that's fine. Alright. Now, Darius has a support with these 2. Yeah, so let's go talk. Yeah. Well, not support, but a conversation. Oh. Yeah. I was wondering, it's like, why'd the dragon pop up? He's over there. Yeah. Oh wait, oh yeah, Effie, yeah, wait, yeah, because I know Effie Thing has a Brave Lance. Do Brave Axes exist in GBA though? I can't remember.
They certainly do exist.
Oh wait, yeah, I think no, because again, I don't remember Brave Axes in GBA. I remember Brave Lances and Brave Swords in FE7, but I don't remember.
I know that Bartra comes with a Brave Axe.
Sorry, Bartra, of course. Bartra comes with a Brave Axe, yeah. No, it's not. Yeah. So yeah. God, but yeah. Apparently in FE6 there's no Brave Sword.
Yeah, that's really weird.
That is very, very weird. Hey. What are you gonna do? Yeah, war is a massive pain in the ass, economically speaking.
He's not wrong, though.
It's funny, though, because there's that whole term war profiteering.
I mean, there are ways to make money in war and from war, but
weapons development.
It's still expensive as hell.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, weapons development is how you make money in war. Hell, warfare is like the most prominent time in history where technology advances the fastest. It's horrible, but it's true. Again, it's like, if you really look into like World War II, the rate in which people were advancing weapons tech was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. You've all seen Oppenheimer, I assume.
And I like this conversation because Darius actually talks to Artemis, and he says that he wants to use magic to sort of reverse the curses on the land of Vandalos and actually make it hospitable. So it's a case of like he actually wants to show some compassion to the Vandalosi, even though they've screwed him and a lot of other people over.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the land has to suffer.
Yeah.
And hell, if the land's not suffering, maybe the Vandalosians won't be as hostile and stuff like that.
Exactly.
There's a question though. It is a question of whether or not it can be done. Because well, magic is somewhat unpredictable. Yeah, it's like Darius is a good man, but will he remain a good man? Right. Let's talk, shall we? Oh, so she had a thing for Darius.
Yeah. She's kind of the Katria character.
Ah, I see. It's like...
But she actually does end up confessing to him here. Yeah. You know, and Darius tells her, you know, it's all right. You know, I understand. But I just can't reciprocate your feelings.
Yeah. Again, literally, this whole game, I've been, you know, I literally have a wife.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, Darius was the first one to really show her affection, so she's probably quite overwhelmed. Do these two support?
They can't support.
Oh, okay. That would have added so much more to their thingamajig if they could.
Yeah, admittedly, during the writing process of this, I had a couple of incidents where I had some feelings for some women that kind of that ended up going unreciprocated, and you know, in a very real way, this did kind of help me with working through that to some extent.
It is something you can much better relate to and write in a way that feels realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels natural.
Art imitating life type thing. And you know, it happens, you know. Again, obviously, love is a beautiful thing, but love works two ways. And, you know, sometimes it does happen. You know, you could be interested in somebody, but they don't feel the same way. Not because they don't like you, they just don't feel the same way you do. And everyone reacts to people and has different relationships with people.
Exactly.
Anyway, so I'm going to take a quick break, then we're just going to do that little bit more shopping and fight in the arena. Yeah, love is complicated because to this day, love is still one concept the human brain can't fully comprehend. We can understand everything about the universe, but we can't understand ourselves. Galaxy brain moment. Oh no, it reminds me of that Cat Icarus bit in the thing. It's like, why would you do this? Because I'm incomplete. Alright, those two can speak. How lovely. Oh, she has the yeah, she got the rally skill. Right. Who's gonna go in the arena first? You will.
These fucking Twitch ads are not playing, and they're just freezing me out of the thing.
That's weird.
I know. It's been a while since I had this problem, but like it's so annoying when it happens.
Yeah. It isn't frequent, but when it does. Right, let's go. Yeah, I didn't kill my father directly.
Yeah. Boudica was one of my favorite characters to write.
Yeah, she's really, really cool. Guys, she's got a very interesting story, you know. She could, you know, a side story involving her, great stuff.
I do plan on writing a side story about how she rose to power.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a very reflective of the time period that it's based around.
Yeah.
Like, a woman on par with a man? Heresy! Yeah, you know, we all know that way of thinking that it exists today, but it's much more prominent back then.
Mm-hmm. The thing is that even in these times, you know, women do frequently find ways to, you know, to outsmart the men around them.
Yeah. Well, geez, it's like men are stupid.
Yep.
Or at least the majority. It's funny. They do, because again, people go on about how, you know, women have more emotional-based thinking patterns, whereas men have more logical-based thinking patterns. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't explain how stupid we are. If we've got a logic-based thinking pattern, why do we act like idiots? Yeah, try explaining that one.
There is some science to like back up the idea that it's
no, I know,
more complicated than
I know it's
more complicated than just you know, men are logical, women are emotional, but
it's a case by case basis, but it's just more of a generalization thing and stuff like that. There's so much, yeah. Obviously, the brain is a very complicated thing. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Right, anyway, time to the arena. Hopefully, we won't die. Sage, we should be good. Wait.
You're very good.
Damn right. No, but wait, are you saying that you believe yourself to be quote-unquote stupid?
No, I'll admit it's a little confusingly worded.
Yeah. No, that's why I'd like a verification. Well, yeah, women do live longer. I mean, I'm not surprised though. You know, they're the ones. I mean, just from various things. You know, yeah, there's a lot to unpack. If we go by like, you know, more biological but also societal, it makes sense that women live longer. I think that's always been the case, but it's kind of necessary for women to live longer.
Mac, I don't think we can send Barbarous to the arena.
That'd be hilarious. It's like,
what would you like? Hilarious, but FEGBA has a thing where like you can't send characters that don't have like an actual weapon into the arena. Because I remember that you couldn't send Gray to the arena back in Black Dragon.
No, maybe they just have a thing against animals. It's like, you can't send a dragon into the arena. That's cheating. Fuck you, it's cheating. You're just jealous. You don't have a dragon. I see. Well, alright, there's a difference between doing stupid shit and being genuinely stupid. Again, if you, like, we've all done stupid shit, but it's one of those things where there's a difference between someone doing stupid shit and someone being an actual idiot. Please do not refer to yourself as one. If you've just done stupid things, fair enough. Everybody's done stupid things, but actual idiocy is different. It's a different type of thing you notice. Actual idiocy more comes down to how you conduct yourself in every day, how like your thinking pattern, the way you act, and all that jazz. It's more noticeable in the mundane stuff that you do. Is when you notice whether or not someone is actually stupid. Not the extreme, because just about anything extreme is dumb. Can you send the dragon to the shops?
Glenn, yes, you can send Barbarous to the shops.
That's again that sounds really funny. Just good dragon.
It is very funny.
Right, trade with you. Give me back my skill ring. There we go. Let's go shopping. What's in here? This should be the Lancers. Yep. Let's buy us some Brave Lancers. We're gonna need 2 of these. Ooh, might get 1 more Rider's Bane as well. Everything else, I think we're fine. Buy 2 spears. We don't have many of those. Oh, that episode where it's like that thing where Peter's meant to be he's diagnosed as, well, as the episode says, he is diagnosed as just under being retarded, apparently.
Yeah.
And then obviously they make a whole joke out of that.
Yeah.
Right, so what's in here?
I think this one is the staff shop.
I don't think we need many staffs.
Probably not.
Maybe rescue, though. Well, I'll buy 2 rescues. 1 more physic. And again, I think that's it. Revolver is good. One restore just to be safe. Right, so yeah, head up that way. So then we can go to 1 more shop, and then we're good. And I think the next shop is Tome, so that's all good. Anyway, so let's fight in the arena, shall we? It's like, oh my god, you're still here? So yeah, we're going to skip through just... If it's a critical, that's cool. Again, dude hasn't taken a lick of damage.
That's Kritz's for you.
Yeah. Level up. Oh, that's very, very nice. I think he might have capped his speed. Darius' speed cap is 30. Nope, he's capped his skill. He's capped his skill. There you go.
Yeah, I think his speed cap is 29, but I don't quite remember.
All right, Helen, now it's your go. Let's see how you do. Wrong button. Sorry, Rally was on top. Sage versus... Okay. My hit rate isn't the best, my damage is excellent. Damn. Ow.
I remember when I got to this point in my playthrough, my showcase playthrough. Oh, he doubles? God damn it.
Damn, she just can't catch a break. Darius, I need help.
That's very unfortunate.
It is what it is. No, Darius is like, I'm gonna go to the fucking arena. No, actually, what's her face is gonna go to the arena.
Area.
Yeah. Oh, Swordmaster. Oh, this isn't gonna be fucking. Well, depends. Because again, if I hit him twice, that's all I need. Ow. Oh shit.
I will hit you 3 times because of
Wait.
and also because of Adept.
Oh, come on. That felt like cheating.
Yeah. Adept plus Vantage equals fuck you.
Yeah. Fucking piece of shit. Alright, Darius is like, alright, guess I gotta do it myself.
I did not realize that support partners can affect arena matches. That is interesting.
Oh, really? Even Darius is screwed. Unless he activates Aoife.
Jeez Louise.
Great shit. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh wait, no, Darius is he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, really? Wow, this thing is rigged. Oh, actually, better yeah, I just realized something.
That was a fucking comedy of errors right there. That's great.
I'm gonna try something, because I just got rallied. Oh yeah, this is much more favorable.
Okay, that works.
The magic of rally skills.
And it's stupid that that the enemies in this can have silver and silver equivalent weapons.
Yeah, they get silver, we get basically iron.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Iron and iron equivalents.
Yeah, that is stupid, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'm gonna put Darius here.
Dumb, as you like to say.
Yeah, bum dumb. I'm also gonna put Darius here for, you know, that morale boost thing.
Yes.
Yeah, the every floor arena is lets you just grind for years. Right. Oh, look at that, she got all her HP back. Actually, what level is she? Cool. Right, what's in here? We need more of these. Everything else I think we're fine with, though. Oh, we don't have many of these times, so I'll buy 2 of these as well. Everything else is fine. Oh, what the heck? No, we got those on standby. Yeah, everything else is fine. Alright, we're good. We don't need anything else. Now we can just focus on grinding. Oh,
focus on grinding and getting to the secret shop if you so desire.
I will get to the secret shop. Nope. Oh shit! Well, he's dead.
No kill like overkill.
Yeah, very much. You gotta love it. You know what's funny? If she died and went bugger. Well, I'm dead, bugger.
I do really, I do love that you seem to be having fun with the whole bugger thing.
It's funny. She's such like a sweet little princess, and she just goes bugger. Yeah. Now it's a Wyvern. Oh boy, yeah, Wyvern, you ain't got a rest stat.
His res is shit.
Yeah, that's how it be. And we get a level up. I'll take more skill and thing. You know what? I'm gonna invest when I get to that thing. I'm gonna invest in a lot of speed boosters.
An FE6 arena match with Bartra and the Valkyrie dodging each other for 2 minutes. There's a reason that I refer to any instance of both combatants missing in a Fire Emblem battle as a Binding Blade moment.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Right to the arena. Right, Helen, who are you up against? Sniper.
Sniper,
oh shit!
No sniping.
She just goes straight for the crit. Not after last time.
When a crit overkill happens, that still only counts as one.
Yeah, that's true. mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that's how Fire and Three Houses do gambits. It's like, you know, Dimitri kills a giant Titanus golem. Felix, that still only counts as one. that still only counts as one. Dude, you could totally see Claude and Edelgard doing that. Claude fucking takes down a giant beast, and Edelgard goes, still only counts as one. Oh, Astra.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, let's just see, let's just see. Ow.
He's dead.
Oh, no, he missed. Oh, for God's sake, man. How many times is he gonna fucking hit me?
Sadly, the Swordmasters are
OP.
Are just as bad as you think they are. And the house contains...
Yeah. What do you mean I didn't realize hey, if I'm on a contract, where's my fucking paycheck? I want my residuals, damn it. I want my fucking residuals. You want me to do... Wait, you want me to do what? Zane, what were you thinking? Shit. The armor? Really? That's interesting. Yeah. We had him knocking. God, that's gonna happen one time today. Let's see. So I'm just chilling out on this continent, you know, just, you know, by the arena, as I do. In fact, I'm actually streaming this game as we speak. Someone just walked in the room. Who are you again? God, I'm like so British in my dialect.
I have so much fun writing your ridiculous dialogue in these.
Because it is ridiculous. I still haven't got my residuals.
All in due time.
What lies there? Yeah. I also need to give her the silver card.
Yes.
Statistics are skyrocket. It's like, what the fuck is statistics? Yeah. Not important, not important. Oh, we give a free item?
Yes. Free blue gem.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not giving away that much.
And here, there's some lines coming up that I'm really curious to see your reaction to.
The northwest pillar of the four is the key to the ultimate power. So in a battle coming up, the northwest pillar is the key to something, right?
Yes.
Got it.
You have seen what it is, but I will not spoil what it is for chat.
Yeah. But apparently it's important, yeah. This game talks ridiculous with tiny dialect. You're such a hack writer. Oh boy. Takes one to know one. It's like, excuse me, have you seen the reception to the Citri fanfic? People love that shit. Yeah, well, where's episode 3? Shut up.
I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
I know. Okay, I also love the little slits of my eyes, like, oh, I'm not ready for this. You know what, I really need to just make a mold cast of my helmet one day. Yeah, I've been isekai'd into this shit. Hey, can I get with Helen? No. Oh.
It's not that kind of an isekai, my dude.
Nah, there's no harem for me. Then again, I'm not a harem man. Right, take the silver card. There you go. Right, back to the arena. That was. I'm glad everybody found it funny. Zane, it never gets sold. Right, so who's up next?
I mean, you guys ain't seen nothing yet. I will just say that is not the last cameo for the Blazing Knight avatar.
Sweet lord. Again, what have I got myself into? Actually, while I'm here, let me rally so I can give everybody a nice boost. It's like, you cheated. No.
I mean, the arena cheats, so you might as well cheat back.
Yeah, Mega Man X6. This game cheats, so I cheat back. Fuck it.
I mean, to be fair, you actually didn't mind X6 quite as much.
Yeah, I was just quoting Some Call Me Johnny.
Yeah, no.
Right, so let's get you out of the way. Wait, can I... Oh, finally. Yeah, the dragon can rescue. Go figure. Darius, you're up.
Well, Barbaros has, I think, 30 con.
He's a giant fuck-off dragon.
Yeah. So he can't be rescued, but he can rescue anybody he wants, so... Yeah.
Again, giant fuck-off dragon. Well, he dead. Ah, Darius. I can't move thingy out of the way. Wait. No, I can't shuffle swap. That's a shame. No. Gotcha. Alright, that's all that, so yeah, next one. Let's go to the shop and see what they got. It's a secret. Oh, yay, we got bolting. I'm gonna buy a couple of these. Yeah, bolting, come on, man. I'm gonna buy 6 boltings. No. Yeah, 6 boltings. There's 6.
Alright.
Alright, now for the rest. Speedwing.
Actually, did I can't remember if I put a shop for bows in this chapter.
Yeah, I don't think you did. Right, I'll buy,
oh, damn.
Buy some speedwings. We need energy drops.
Oversight on my part, because I...
It happens.
Oh, and I forgot to set the price for the spirit dust back to normal.
That's fine.
It's half as... Basically half as expensive as everything else is.
Yeah, I think we're fine. Again, the other...
you don't need a ton of spirit dust, because most of your mages have capped their magic.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. I know I've got over 30,000 gold, but I'm good. I'm good. Right, let me do this rally again. Okay. Right, let's just wrap up the arena and then we're good to go. Right, right, Darius, you're up again. It's a giant elephant. God, speed has got to be the most important stat in Fire Emblem. It determines hit plus avoid. No, sorry, it determines doubling as well as avoid, and also whether or not you get doubled.
This elephant is popping off at the Payvice procs.
It needs to, but not enough.
All you did was extend the battle.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily.
You've got +1 luck. Your luck is all I need at this point to level up. Right. Oh, Darius we can't rescue. Darius is too fat.
He's too big of a boy.
He is a big boy. Right. Let's get you back in the arena. Holy Knight versus... Oh boy.
How did a Bishop beat a Dawn fan?
How did Bishop beat a Dawn fan? Determination.
It's referring to Darius versus the elephant.
Yeah, well, again...
Darius's thing kind of looks like a Bishop.
Yeah, you know what? Fucking, what do you call it? Ironhead. Ironhead for days.
Ironhead flinching.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. So yeah, leveled up. All that's left is Helen, and then we're good.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Let me just drop Darius over here, so Helen gets her boost. Actually, while I'm here... oh no, she's gonna move anyway. Right. Right, try not to die this time, honey. Now it's a Bishop. Whoa! Can we get an F in the chat for this Bishop?
I mean, the thing is that I talked before about the channel Bad at Fire Emblem and how they did like a gauntlet of which of the classes are in the GBA games are the strongest combat wise. And when he did the thing for the promoted classes, the bishop came in dead last.
It would do. Poor thing, like damn.
Bishops are not designed for combat; they are designed for support.
The only time they're designed for combat is when the when you fight monster enemies. That's the only time.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's just like, god damn, they got fucked up. Right, come on, Helen. Let's get a big EXP going. Arena. Again, the first thing Helen does out of confinement is go to the arena and fuck shit up. God, she's got a lot of pent-up aggression.
She kind of does, honestly.
I mean, to be fair, you get locked up like that, and you know, and after your father dies and you're separated from your loved one, you'd feel that way.
Father tries to bad touch you, then he dies.
Yeah.
And then you have a whole bunch of trauma. Somebody's gotta let it out some way.
Right. Ooh, Boudica. Right, we can have Boudica go next turn. Alright, cool. So Boudica's the last one, then we'll end the stream. Oh, first of all, let me rally for Boudica. It's like, oh, come on, now you're cheating. I'm not cheating. You're the one that allows it. Halberdier. Level 18. That's nice.
Helen is a Deirdre that can do shit.
Well, yeah, Deirdre doesn't do... Well, she can do stuff, but she's forced away from the plot. She's forced away from the game because plot said so.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Ellen... I've seen Azora's Ellen, and she was ridiculous. Shame about Clarine. Right. Okay. Yeah, we've got 5 turns left, but that's actually going to call it. Wait, no. We've got one more. We've got one more person to do. Hold on. Let's move out of the way. We're not quite done yet. I'm sorry this is going a bit over time, but we've got to show off one more person. Yeah. Is there anyone else? Alright, cool. No, we're good. Darius still there. Alright. Now against the general. It's actually like, yo, fuck this.
Dabba dabba doo.
Ow. Wait, who's the general here? Because look at the damage things. You'd think that freaking Lysander's the general. Right, one more and we're good.
Right.
Right, rally, as you do. And heal. No, actually, heal with you. Oh wait, no, you've got the actual heal stuff. Alright, here we go. Last battle. Last battle. And it's against a Centurion. Oh god. Just, oh god. I think we got him.
I think he's nice and dead.
Yep. Lovely.
Lubberly jubberly.
Indeed. Right, alright, so that's gonna call it for today because I don't want to do any more dialogue and stuff like that. But that was so much fun. Right, so thank you all so much for tuning in today. It's been a fantastic stream. We're getting very close to the end. Probably got only one more full week of this. So huge thank you to everybody who joined in. Zane, thank you for the stream streak, and once again thank you, Zane, for helping out, co-hosting and all that jazz and making this wonderful game.
Well, thank you for having me on. The next stream will be on Friday, not Thursday this week.
Yep, Friday. So Thursday will be Binding Blade hard mode. Tomorrow we've got Spider-Man. Spider-Man!
All right.
Right. In the meantime, let's have a look-see.
I'll be there in a second.
Let's go see Chaz. All right, in the meantime, until then, thank you all very, very, very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Fantastic evening, and we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Stay beautiful. All right. And stream is over.